been your priority this spring in terms of individual improvement?
I'll definitely say getting my weight up. That's always something that you could do. Especially me being a smaller, every down, all-purpose back. I'll say, definitely trying to get stronger in the weight room and definitely work on my catching as well.
Coach Raphael said the biggest jump he's seen from you this offseason is your off-the-field maturity. Why was that so important for you?
Coming in here, I was a young kid. Came in here, I was 17. I turned 18 when I got here, so that comes with growing pains at times, but definitely seeing like the older guys that were around me, like Emmett, Vermeer, when he was here 2 years ago, that definitely like helped shape me and help groom me into the player that I am today. Like seeing their off the field things and like how they attacked the day, like when it wasn't like when we weren't on the field.
What did you learn from Emmett's development, just watching that in real time?
Seeing Emmett and everything that he had to go through, it was special. Emmett 2 years ago, he was kind of in my position. He wasn't getting the reps that he felt like that he should be getting and stuff like that. But just seeing Emmett in the off season, put his head down, he's in the weight room 10 minutes before everyone else is. He's in meeting rooms, he's staying after practice to get extra catches in, stuff like that. Just seeing his process and the way that he went into shaping the way that his season went last season, it was definitely special.
How was your patience last year? I mean, waiting to kind of get your turn at times.
I just stayed hungry. I always felt like my chance was gonna come. My name was always gonna get called. So just staying patient. And it's not very hard when you have someone like Emmett. He was an All-American. So you feel me? I can't really be mad at that. So just seeing the way that he attacked the day, attacked practices, stuff like that, I just took that and put it into my own pages.
How much did the bowl game provide a little momentum for you here for these last couple months too?
I definitely felt like it strung me a little bit. You feel me? Made me know that I can actually do this and I can actually compete with the best of the best. We played Utah, a highly ranked defense, highly ranked offense, highly ranked team at that. So just seeing that I can actually play this game, especially at a high level, just made me feel like I was hungry and wanted more.
Is there a feeling among the running backs that you're all going to be needed? Last year was a little bit unique in that Emmett carried such a big load. But do you go into 2026 feeling like there's going to be roles for three or more of you guys in every game?
Most definitely. I feel as though everyone in the room could impact the game in their own way. Every day, hearing the guys, it's special when you have a room full of guys whose mindset is being the starting running back and not only keeping the running back of the year award here, but also bringing the Doak Walker award to Lincoln, so it's great and it feels special, having a group of guys, especially like Connor and even Jamal coming in and staying after practice 30 minutes to catch and having me help him with his reads and his alignments and stuff.
What's been your early impression of that offensive line with some of the new guys involved?
Oh my God, it's great. Running behind those guys is definitely special. It's definitely different. The play style that Coach Deep has them doing is definitely different, but I feel as though it's going great.
Corey last week used the word swag when he was talking about Calandria with this offense, and I know it's been 6 practices, but what do you see that he brings?
I feel like he just brings something special to the room, some more excitement, and definitely piggybacking off of what Ja'Cory says, he brings a different type of swag to the offense. He has a handshake with everyone on the team, including the offensive lineman, which I feel as though we haven't really had that.
Does he do much off the field? Have you guys gotten with Anthony anywhere off the field, or is it mainly in the facility on the practice field?
Oh, definitely. As soon as Anthony came here, I don't know how many people he texted, but he definitely texted a couple guys, was like, yo, I'm doing some stuff at my house, come through, I want to get with y'all boys. And he's really he really likes connecting with the whole team, not just the offense. He's always talking to someone new. He's always sitting with someone new in the lunchroom and stuff like that.
How would you
relationship with Coach Barthel. He said it's nice to have all of you guys come back again because he knows your strengths and weaknesses. How would you describe it from your perspective, getting to work with him?
I'll definitely say it's something special, especially me and EJ, we go way back. He was the first guy to ever take a chance on me, offer me my first scholarship when I was 14. And I feel as though, like, we just built off of that, like, over these last couple of years. And I would describe it as, like, a uncle and nephew relationship for.
I think Coach Barthel also said you guys all have chips on your shoulders, under-recruited, overlooked, whatever it might be. Does that kind of build on itself in some of these spring practices now too?
Of course, everyone's saying, he wasn't this in high school, he wasn't that, he wasn't this, I feel as though that doesn't mean anything in college. And then, everyone's saying that maybe we should have got a portal back and stuff like that. But I feel as though us not going in the portal and them really focusing on our development just shows, like, the care that they have for not only the kids, but for the team itself, and I feel as though that definitely, like, gives us more of an edge and makes us want to work harder since, like, they're like, all right, we're their guys.
Was there a moment where they said that to you, like, hey, guys, just so you know, we're not going to the portal, you're the guys? I mean, did they kind of make that known to you publicly at some point?
They definitely did. So I wouldn't say they made it public, but I definitely feel as though they went out their way to contact everyone, get what everyone said with everyone, and tell them, like, hey, like, we're focusing in on you guys, like, we're honing in on you guys and your development, and we definitely know that you guys could, like, hold the job.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.